of Mobile celebrating the grand opening of its newest affordable housing development. It will include 96 units to help several families in need.
Dauphin Smith joining us now in studio. And Dauphin, you're told this has been needed for quite some time.
That's right. Of course, there is always a need for more affordable housing all over the city, but having this one just off Dauphin Island Parkway fills a huge need in the community.
3.
After 4 years of planning and construction, Maryvale Place is finally open. The new $25 million affordable housing development is seen by many as a breath of fresh air near DIP.
We call this a game-changing project. All 96 units must be used for affordable housing over the next 40 years. More than half will be used exclusively, reserved for low-income residents.
Maryvale Place includes 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units that are brand new and ready to be moved into. It sits on the old Mains Middle School property that the city received from the school system. Council President C.J. Small says it allows those who had to move out of the old projects the chance to come home.
They are used to living in the Maysville community, so this is one step that moving them back into the community, and especially moving them back in a more up-to-date, modern living facility versus what they was living in.
This was all made possible thanks to a partnership with several different entities, including the Department of Housing and Urban Development, which worked with the Mobile Housing Authority to award the vouchers for those who plan to live here.
HUD is going to pay about 70% of the rent via what's called a HAP payment. That's the payment directly to the landlord. And then the tenant pays about up to 30% of their adjusted income to the landlord.
This development also represents an important step for the city. While a lot of the focus has been on the west part of the city, Maryvale Place will help residents on the east side, which will hopefully open up more opportunities for the community.
It's critically important to be able to bring more affordable housing to the east side of Mobile so that you can have individuals who are working in the community and attending the schools that are in proximity to where their parents work, where they grew up.
The city says there is a phase 2 to Maryvale Place, which would include building senior housing on the back of the property. They hope to get started on that next year. Live in studio, Dauphin Smith, Fox 10 News.